What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Corey's Garage, home of the Franken-7 drift car project. I don't have many minutes to do this, running out of memory on my phone. So just a quick little update. I know it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since our last video, but unfortunately, not much has changed. I think I left off telling you guys about the fuel system. Finally got that fixed. That was a headache, but the short version is basically just had to redo a whole new line from the pump to the filter. Um, the Gates high pressure fuel hose that I was using, I had a split which caused a leak, and to get another 15 feet was like $70, and we pretty much have exhausted this budget for this car, so had to find a cheaper option. So I actually ended up getting some online on an auction for like $40 for 25 feet of a 3/8 high pressure fuel hose, and it's good stuff. So I've actually got some left over, so happy about that. So fuel system is sorted. I was down to thinking about, I'm still having a no start issue with the car. So after I got the fuel system sorted, got back to looking into different sensors and things. I've had just some cheap, just kind of trial, experimental, just cheap cam position and crank position sensors from Rock Auto, and I thought that might have something to do with my no start issue. So went ahead and got some AC Delco / GM OEM crank and position and crank crank position and cam position sensors. So those are now in the car, installed. I might have to do something with the gap, the physical gap of how far they sit into their hole, but I'm not 100% on that just yet. But I've tried a couple things. Someone was telling me that the power wires, because each are 3 wires, but the power wires going into the cam sensor, to flip those, because apparently, even though this is a very high quality harness and fuel injection system, it is made on an assembly line still, and sometimes things can be pinned in the wrong positions. So I did try that. I've got just an inexpensive cam sensor extension harness, since the cam sensor is on the front of this engine, and this harness, it's designed to go into the back of the engine. So I basically just cut the red and the black on that and flip those, and no change. But yeah, still just kind of burbles, coughs for a second, backfires, and yeah, it's just still not running. I don't know if it's the whole, you know, banks for the coils or banks for the injectors or whatever are backwards. But some people have said they're backwards on their harnesses, so I don't know. Following the directions, I mean, it's labeled odds, odd, even. So your cylinder 1's on your driver's side in the U.S. Cylinder 2 is on the passenger side. So each wire is labeled, each loom is labeled. So everything is set up according to the Terminator X instruction manual, like to the T. But yeah, I was checking today, just doing a little before I left for work, just checking some wires, and basically I don't have any voltage with the key on. I don't have any voltage at the coils or at the injectors, and I think it's supposed to, but I might be wrong. So I don't know if that's on the Holley side, as far as the harness, or the ECU. That's one thing that I don't like about this ECU setup is, most of those like PSI harnesses, or even the eBay harnesses, they do come with an OBD2 port, so you can hook up your scanner, and the computer isn't seeing something correctly, it'll give you a code. Here they've got like 8 little LED lights, but number 5 and number 8 don't do anything. So, but 6 and 7 are related to the cam and the crank position sensors. So those have been going green and blue and red means no signal. So you go to start it a few times, you go from green to blue, and then red means it's stopped trying. So yeah, so basically it's not getting any spark right now. So I don't know if that has to do with the harness side. On the ECU side, these eBay coils and spark plug wires I've got, but I unplugged the coil harness and probed it and had no voltage. So I don't know, we'll see. But I did email Holley today, and was very descriptive in, you know, the parts I've got, what I've tried, what I've done, what I've scanned, what I've checked, what I've wired, what I've re-gone over. And so hopefully I'll hear back from them the first of next week. So keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, otherwise, as the title of this video suggests, we're pretty much at a roadblock with the RX-7. I've done everything mechanically and theoretically that I can do within my understanding and knowledge and skill level set for automotive and for engine swaps and this car. So we shall see. So hopefully we'll have some good news for you, maybe into next week. But apologize for the long hiatus. Thank you to the new subscribers. Met some really good folks online here so far. Come across some other YouTube channels. We've exchanged subscriptions. So appreciate you guys. And hopefully we'll have some good news for you in a few days. Keep your fingers crossed. It's about to be winter. Well, we're almost done with October. So so maybe we'll get into some body stuff here soon, like painting the car and cleaning some stuff up. But you guys take care. We'll see you in the next one.